Andrew Adonis asked me to go to Grimsby to look at a school that was struggling a little bit. I went to have a look. It opened my eyes a little bit to the fact that there were children out there who did not enjoy their education and were not enjoying the sort of opportunities I did. And that really inspired me to get involved with that school initially, and not only that, but to set up an education trust. At the stage that I'd set up the David Ross Education Trust, I was sort of obliged to become a non-executive director. Indeed, I became the chairman and the sponsor. Quite often, a head teacher or the curator of an art gallery, or indeed somebody who runs a charity, doesn't necessarily understand some of the commercial and financial requirements that are placed upon businesses on a day-to-day basis. And people who are in business shouldn't underestimate the wealth of expertise, knowledge that they have that they can contribute. If you want to have a successful step into this space, you really need to make sure that your interests and the organisation's interests are closely aligned so that everybody's heading in the same direction. I think if you can work out in advance that the sort of philosophy that you have and the sort of philosophy that the organisation has have consistency, then that gives you a great chance of success. Think seriously about whether that's the right opportunity for you, and I would urge you in that process of thinking about this to maybe look at 2 or 3 different opportunities, which Academy Ambassadors, for example, could quite happily introduce you to. And in the process of looking at those 2 or 3, it becomes quite clear, I think, which one inspires you and which one engages you and which one you go, actually, that is the sort of environment in which I would like to work. Those are the sort of people that I feel I have a shared understanding with, and those are the sort of people that I feel I could help deliver value with. I think you have to familiarise yourself with the numbers and the financial stability of the organisation. I think you also have to familiarise yourself with the direction of travel. There's a number of different approaches to education through multi-academy trusts and through free schools at the moment. There's a number of different approaches. You must support the organisation and support the people within the organisation, but you mustn't be scared to challenge. And you mustn't take challenge as a personal issue. Challenge is a professional issue, and that is the route to a better understanding of by all parties of how the organisation can move forward.